R.J. Barrett had a spectacular night. Will he be a future All-Star? Obi Toppin, do he deserve more minutes? Quickley, can he be our backup point guard? Let's get right into it, and welcome to the Knicks Cave. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video is going to drop? Hit that notification bell. Obi Toppin exploded last night for 24 points against the Indiana Pacers. I know a lot of y'all want to see him in that starting lineup. I've been hearing it all summer. Everybody been talking about trade Julius Randle. And I'm going to tell you, no. And the reason why, this will make our team where we want our team to be. I know Julius Randle hasn't lived up to standards in the last year, shooting. I'm not even going to say that he didn't have a good season, because he was one of three players that hit a certain plateau in the NBA. But he was inefficient. And I know a lot of y'all want to see Obi Toppin step into the role that Julius Randle is playing right now. And I do too. But I'll give it one more year or maybe two. And why I say this is because we could be a great team with Julius Randle right where he at and Obi Toppin coming off the bench. I'm going to get to the bench later on, but just think about that. Obi Toppin had 24 points. Let me make sure I got everything right. He had 24 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. He shot 10 for 14 from the field, 4 from 7 from downtown. He didn't get to the free throw line. I know he will. I'm not concerned about that this preseason. I know the way he's playing right now, if he continue to play the way that he's been playing, he's going to get to the free throw line, and he's going to get to the free throw line a lot. Well, let me continue. Like I said, he has 2 blocks and 1 steal, and he played 20 minutes, 24 points in 20 minutes. My last video, I said Obi Toppin wasn't ready to step in Randle's place right now, and he might be, but I still think that it would serve the Knicks better with Obi Toppin coming off the bench. Because think about this, if the starter's not getting off good, if Randle's not getting off good, because Randle needs the ball in his hand to really start off. He picked up his game as the halftime started, and then in the next game, I think he finished with 16 points. Let me check real quick. Julius Randle. Yeah, he finished with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 4 of 11 from the field, 1 for 7 from downtown, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, no blocks, 1 steal, and he played 22 minutes, and Obi Toppin still scored more points than him in them 22 minutes. Like I said, Julius Randle, we paying him. We know how we pay him. He's getting over $100 million, so he deserves that. And it's not just because of the money, because I think with this group, Jalen Brunson, one thing I'm going to say, I'm going to get it off my chest real quick. No, I'm not going to really mention Brunson in this video that much, but this is Brunson's team. If you watch the game, you see how he controlled the tempo. This is Jalen Brunson's team. I think Julius Randle will get used to playing with Jalen Brunson and used to his role. Watching the game, you see early on, Julius Randle looked a little confused because, he didn't have the ball in his hand. Jalen Brunson had the ball, and that's what we want. But anyway, let's get back to this video right here. The 3 players that you see on the thumbnail. R.J. Barrett, the next player. Y'all seen his first game? He had 21 points. This game, he dropped 18 points in 27 minutes. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He shot 6 for 15 from the field. He went 4 from 7 from downtown. No blocks, no steal, and he went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Star Barrett. R.J. Barrett is on his way to being a New York Knicks star. Now, I know we got Jalen Brunson in here, and like I said, it's Jalen Brunson's team, but R.J. Barrett is going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy to go to. I'm telling you right now, y'all may not see it. Brunson's going to come in, and Brunson's going to add that stability at point guard. But when we need a basket, R.J. Barrett is going to be the guy to go to. And I'm telling you this because I see the way he's playing right now. He's playing with fire, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard, or y'all probably read his interview and heard what he said, about him not watching people's pockets. But before that, he was talking about how he come into the game, how he prepared for the game. And we all know R.J. Barrett get better every season that he come in. So I'm thinking this year he got the money, you know what I'm saying? We got the point guard. R.J. Barrett is going to be an all-star this year, and he's going to be an all-star for years to come. He might skip a year or two, but this is going to be the New York Knicks building point, a part of our franchise. R.J. Barrett Jalen Brunson, and Immanuel. Now, let me get to Immanuel Quickley. Immanuel Quickley. What can I say about Immanuel Quickley? Before you I'm a man, and a man always knows when to admit when they're wrong, and they can admit when they're wrong. And I think I've been wrong about Immanuel Quickley about being our backup point guard. And I know you heard me in my last video talk about I want my man Deuce McBride to be that, and I still want Deuce McBride to be our point guard. And I think they can alternate in that position. Deuce can bring it up sometimes and run the floor, and then Quickley could come up and run the floor, or whatever the situation may be, or the personnel that we have on the court at the time. I think that either one of these guys can be great, but I have to backpedal on my own words and my own, like I said, my opinion and my analysis of Quickley, and which was probably over a year ago, so I can give myself a little room, a wiggling room. Immanuel Quickley is going to be, y'all seen my other video, all-star in this league, but I think he can be a very capable backup. The way him and Obi Toppin run the floor, we need that. And that's the reason why I say Obi Toppin should not step in Randall's position right now. He should not be a starter unless we bring in Immanuel Quickley up. And I'll say that's a couple of more years in the making. It's not like it's not going to happen. One day we will be looking at a starting lineup of Obi Toppin, RJ Star Barrett, Immanuel Quickley, probably Jalen Brunson, and I don't know what we're gonna do at center, but being that Mitchell Robinson is here, he's here. I'm not too keen on Mitchell Robinson being our future center. I don't mind him being our future backup. But he did have a good night last night. Mitchell Robinson, he played 19 minutes. Excuse me for a second. Let's bring this here. Mitchell Robinson played 19 minutes. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds, no assists. We don't expect too many assists from Mitchell Robinson. He went 4 for 5 from the field goal, no 3-pointers, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And that, I'm not gonna lie, I like seeing that. That means he's been working on his free throws. And if he can continue making his free throws, because the way he made the free throws, I know they're only free throws, and there was only 2, but they looked good, and they were swished. They didn't rumble around the rim. It went right in, and we all know the problem Mitchell Robinson had with his free throws. So if he can continue to raise that free throw percentage, because we already know his field goal percentage is super. I mean, he led the league in field goal percentage in a year or so. So we know what Mitchell Robinson is capable of, but if he can elevate his game, as he said in his press conference interviews, the Knicks are going to have something good. But I'm still would like to see him coming off the bench. I know y'all heard me talk about Isaiah Hartenstein possibly replacing Mitchell Robinson. Like I said, I'm a man. The man is not afraid to admit when he's wrong. Or just yet, we're going to hold off on that theory. We're just going to hold off on that theory. But like I said, Immanuel Quickley, Obi Toppin, RJ Barrett, these are our foundation piece. And I'm glad the New York Knicks did not give them up in a trade for Donovan Mitchell. And I know y'all are too. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all are too, because y'all seen what I saw and what Knicks management seen. And we all just going to wait till it comes to fruition, and then we're going to celebrate. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.